Welcome to the Perfectly Honest Podcast. I'm Michael.
And I'm Kiana.
And today we're going to be talking about summer romance. And we're going to go to a random website and go through the top 10 dates ideas for summer. But first, we're going to get into our Perfectly Honest moments. Kiana.
Take it away. Okay, if I'm being perfectly honest, I think I have a magic power where every time I go to the park, some little kid will approach me, and by the end of the time that we're at the park, me and this kid are best friends.
It happens like every time.
Every single time.
Like children just flock to her because they're like, look, another, that person looks fun and friendly. I don't know. Maybe they pick up on your energy.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know. I think that kids don't think that I'm like one of the moms. Like
Yeah.
they think I'm a babysitter or like an older sister or something.
Right.
But I'm like, this is my child that I'm bringing to the park.
It's really funny. Like we were at the park for how long? Like 5 minutes, maybe. And
Oh yeah.
and
Probably less than that.
Yeah, and we were just walking around with Coleman, and this girl comes up, and she's like, "Hi, I'm 4 years old." We're like, "Oh, hi."
Hi, oh hi. And then her older sister came over, and all of a sudden I am involved in this game all about like dragons. And this girl taught me everything she knew about
They almost
dragons.
hooked me in, but I find a way out. Like that's what I do.
You got stuck talking to the dad.
Yeah, which was great actually. We talked about tiny homes, and that was a lot of fun. Like we were just talking about like whatever. It's like, this is what being a parent is like, I guess. You go to the park, you meet random parents. So, okay, my perfectly honest moment. If I'm being perfectly honest, Kiana made the best banana, what is it called?
Banana cake or banana bars.
Oh man,
With
they were so moist.
the
and
brown butter frosting. That's what does it.
oh yeah, they were so good. So that's my moment for today.
You've had what, 3?
Oh my gosh, I know. Today has been a emotional roller coaster for us. Here's the cool thing about today is the moments that we all came together as a family, and we were just like, let's go on a drive. Let's go to the park. Let's do something. Like it was just in being together and realizing we're having a hard day. Let's all be together that we were able to turn around each time.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that, but I love that.
Yeah, it was really cool. So there's the advice. See you later. See you guys next week.
And that's all we have for you tonight.
Okay, so let's get into the top 10. Now this is from parade.com. It's actually a top 50, but we were thinking about top 10. Who knows? Maybe we'll do like a couple more after. We'll read down and we'll see. But we wanted to see like what was the top 10 on their list. That's still top 10, right?
Yeah. Okay, but listen to this intro. Temps are rising, and it's time to turn up the heat in your love life as well.
Oh,
Ooh.
the temps are rising. The heat. Number 1. Is there? Let's see. What was saying about that? Is there anything else interesting on this page? The weather is getting warmer. The sunsets just scream. Instagram worthy.
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hashtag Instagram worthy.
Hashtag Instagram worthy. Hashtag. And you and your partner want to unwind after a long winter. Let's forget about spring. Spring never happened. It was just cold to hot. Cold to hot.
Just like that. Okay, number 1. Go to a drive-in movie. Fun fact, I've never been to a drive-in movie.
That's right.
And I've been begging Michael every single day since we've met to take
I know.
me to
And like
one.
every time she tells me like, I've never been to a drive-in movie, I'm like, what? Like it just doesn't register. I've been to a drive-in movie 3 or 4 times or something like that. There's one here in Rexburg though. So we're going to go this week.
We have to.
Yeah, we really want to.
For the sake of this podcast.
Okay. So for a drive-in movie goer, this is really funny because do you know who John By the Way is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to have a tape from John By the Way called Dating 911.
Like a cassette tape?
A cassette tape I used to listen to. Yeah. And his number 1 worst date idea was going to the drive-in.
Wait, why?
Well, I think it was because at the time, in cassette age, way back.
Way back.
Like it was like a cliche, and it was just like having a movie. Like I think that generally speaking, he was like a movie is really the worst.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not talking or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's true. But like I feel like the drive-in has a different culture now. You tailgate instead of just like sitting in a car.
Yeah.
And if you do it as a group date, I think it's more fun.
Okay.
I think that if you do it as okay, if you're married though, drive-in I think is a really fun
Yeah.
If it's like a first date.
I would say not for a first date. Definitely if you're married, and then if you are still getting to know someone, and it's like a third date, group date status.
Yeah.
But you know what can I say? I've never been.
Yeah. So, okay, but I don't know. That might be debatable for me, even as like number one best summer date. But okay, number two, watch a movie under the stars. I feel like that's the same thing.
That is kind of the same thing.
Except
but
for you're not bringing your car. You're just.
Yeah, I think with this one, they're saying like, oh, do it in the comfort of your own backyard with your own projector.
Right. Oh, that is kind of what they were saying.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough to have a backyard. Oh, man. That's what it literally says.
Which I think that'd
Kinda
be
the same
super
way.
fun too. Imagine this, like getting some like pool floaty or like an inflatable pool and just like filling it with pillows and blankets. And then
That would be
getting
fun.
cozy, watching a movie outside.
That would be
That'd
fun.
be good.
And we always talk about doing that. And now that's an easy way to get a group.
Yeah.
You're going to be with less people. So I don't know. You can go back and forth with drive-in movie. I don't know if these deserve to be the top two. I want to see what the next one's.
Number 3, get cozy by the fire pit. I think this is a good one. Summer bonfires are superior.
I could spend my whole summer around a fire.
Oh, yeah. And s'mores are, I know some people are not liking them. S'mores are one of my favorite desserts.
Oh, they're so good.
We were just talking to your brother, and he's like, you know how the chocolate just never melts quite right,
Yeah.
and you just have like a hot marshmallow and a cold chocolate and just crunchy. And I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, because apparently every s'more I've ever made is perfect.
Yeah, she does make a good s'more, and you make a lot of them.
They're
They're
so good.
Okay, that one, I feel like that one's higher up on the list for me. That's number 3. I'm going to put that above. I'm just going to say my opinions as we're going down here. So, okay, next one is go stargazing. So a lot of these are really about like summer nights. Oh, that's date time, I guess. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, come on,
But
Michael.
okay, I will say I like how a lot of these are saying get outside. Stargazing, one of my favorite things. I want to get a better telescope. I have a little one.
I got him a really cheap one for Christmas.
Yeah, but I can
very, very cheap.
I can see the craters on the moon, and besides that, I can see the light of a star. I can't really see much else.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, I just love looking at the stars, and I love looking for shooting stars.
Oh, yeah. It's so fun. It's so romantic, too. I feel like going stargazing is a very good way to get very deep with someone and have
Yeah.
very good conversation. Or not talk at all, but just have a really good time.
That's true. And if you have a truck, even better,
Even better.
because you can lay a blanket in there or whatever and have fun stargazing time.
Oh my gosh, wait.
It's just like it's really cool to do that, actually. I've done that with my brother's truck before, and another girl another time. No, just kidding. No, but it's like it was so fun just to like hang out with people and be like, because the walls of the truck also help with wind. Mm-hmm. So like the wind just blows across the top. You are sheltered a lot from the wind, so like usually with stargazing, it just gets too cold, so you just want to go inside.
Right. Okay. So yeah, now I was going to share a story where I think it was spring. It wasn't quite summer yet. And someone like from an English class that I had a couple semesters prior asked me out, and we went stargazing in the bed of his truck, but he didn't bring any blankets.
That's awful.
And we weren't like close, so we weren't going to cuddle or anything.
You're just like sitting on the hard surface.
No, we were just laying in the bed of his truck.
Little cheeks getting cold.
And I was like, this is so cold. I'm freezing. It was bad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So pro tip, bring a blanket as well.
Yes.
And that leads a way into a good cuddle. That could happen. Okay.
Number 5, celebrate Christmas in July or
That's funny.
August. That's fun.
July or August? Okay.
No, it's July,
No,
right?
it's in July. It's got to be the halfway, right?
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Yeah. Okay. So that this can
Sweet.
only happen on the 25th.
But it's not in June then?
Let's see. Yeah.
Then why is it always Christmas in July?
I don't know. Man,
We
well, then
gotta-
why are they saying August? August is like 2 months late.
We got to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, we do. Okay, I'm going to... messaging Santa Claus.
No,
Santa
okay,
Claus.
but I think that is a really fun idea because whenever, okay, we as humans, we always like to anticipate the next thing. And, sometimes it's summer and you're enjoying the heat, but then you like see a picture on Pinterest of a cozy, wintry scene and you're like,
Yeah.
I could really go for some Christmas right now.
See, okay, this is my solution, okay?
Okay.
Is like go find a place in the mountains or something. Like go stay in a cabin in the mountains. Generally speaking, it's not going to be that expensive if you like plan it out right. You could go stay in a cabin and it's going to be really cold. You might even have rain and sip some hot chocolate. Go do it that way. Now I've done like a Christmas in July before. It's kind of fun. And this is what this says too. It says set a spending limit like $20 and then exchange a gift or something like that. Now that's fun, but I feel like as a date idea,
Not so fun.
I would put that way down on the list.
I feel like this would be fun in a group setting where you do like a secret Santa, cookie exchange, watch a Christmas movie together, like make a
Right.
party out of it.
Yeah, that's true. But even then it's like I've done this before and I'm like, well then when you get to December, it's like it's basically like the instant gratification thing. It's like if you do it too soon, then it's like when Christmas actually comes, you're like, I already did it in July, So it makes it so much more special when you wait all year. All right, number 6, make a physical photo album together. Okay, let's see what this says. Finally, get prints of all your favorite snapshots and go through them together. Okay, so this is kind of meant for, I think this list is not geared towards like a brand new couple, as I kind of thought maybe it would be. But that sounds kind of fun. It doesn't say summer to me.
Yeah, it doesn't scream summer, but it is fun. I mean, when Michael and I first started dating, we started our adventure book
Yeah.
where we put all of our Polaroids.
This is like,
and like
first week we knew each other. We started Adventure Book,
no, the first trip we went on. Yeah.
which was
Well,
after a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our first trip to Oregon, we
It was
bought
like a week and a half.
a
ago.
notebook, and then any stickers we get from our travels we put in there, any just like memorabilia, and then all of our Polaroids. It's really fun.
Yeah. It is a lot of fun to do. So I would recommend doing that. I don't know if it's like a date
It's
as much
not
as like
summer.
an
It's
activity.
not. I feel
It's
like,
you could do it at home. It's not really
Yeah.
a date. I don't know.
okay, boo on that
You could
one.
do a date at home. You can do a date at home, but you should go out. Going out is part of the fun.
Okay, 7. Go to a local sports game. That'd be fun.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
See that says summer to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's like a spring thing to do, but like there's lots of sports games. So like I'm sure you can find something that's just like really fun, like chill activity, or you could even go to the park and just like watch people play tennis or something. I don't know. From afar, maybe they would feel uncomfortable. But
Watch a pickleball tournament.
yeah, something like that. That sounds fun. I like that
that's
idea.
super fun.
See, I would put that one higher up on the list. I'd put like maybe these are not in really great order, but because we did just go to a random website, but I would put that up like maybe like number 3 or 4 or
Oh,
something.
nice.
Okay, number 8, campaign together.
What does that mean?
Volunteer together for a campaign you both support. Okay. And I'm just going to say that number 9 too. I think a lot of these are like with each other. So number 9 is volunteer together.
It's the same thing.
It's the same. I mean, the campaign is like, okay, volunteer for like, I don't know, like a political campaign.
I guess it's
It's
weird.
like, I don't know. Okay, if this is your like first date with somebody, this is like a no-go. But maybe volunteering together, like, I don't know, going to like it's really fun to go to like a food bank and volunteer. I've done that before.
Or I was thinking like a beach cleanup, park cleanup. That's
Yeah.
a good summer.
Yeah, like you could go
activity.
to a park and like you could literally just like go and clean up. You don't have to tell anybody who's going to stop you. You know?
When you said go and clean up, I just pictured like someone walking around the park and just picking up everyone's dog poop. That would be a very, very good soul.
Now, if you did that, then I would send you $10. I don't care where you are. And $10, I think at any given point, I'll probably have $10 to give you. So, uh, okay. Number 10.
Take an art class together.
Now that sounds fun. That even
Really?
sounds...
You think that sounds fun?
Yeah.
I think that sounds fun. I thought like you'd be like, that's boring.
Well, remember when we painted each other's backs?
Oh, that was romantic. Guys, okay, can we tell the story behind that?
Yeah.
So I had this idea, or I'd seen this idea like a long time ago, where you just like paint on each other's backs, whatever you want it to be. And it's just kind of romantic. It's fun. And I pitched this idea to Michael. And this was like when Coleman was still pretty newborn, so we weren't really going out on dates. And so I was like, oh, this will be perfect. Like, he'll go to bed and we can have just our date in the living room or whatever. And Michael put up such a fit about it. He's like, I do not want to do that. That doesn't sound fun.
I'm like typically just really sensory. So it's like,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do that. But yeah, so anyway.
And then we did it. And you're like, that one, it felt really good. Like just being painted on is very soothing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that was actually like really fun and romantic.
Yeah, like it was more romantic and fun than I realized. So now, this might be not a good like early on. It'd be good to take a class together. That'd be a more fun early on date. But if you're looking to make things spicy
and you're married,
then go do that. So, and you know how we are about our family values here. So yeah, get married and then get spicy. I want to just say this though too. This is what it says under the take an art class together. It says lots of studios are offering sip and paint classes. Get tipsy and artsy together. That's so funny. We don't drink. It's just funny to be like the person writing this. Ooh, get tipsy and artsy together.
They thought they were so clever.
Yeah, just don't drink the paint. It's not good for you, and neither is the alcohol. Okay, so just stay away. Stay away from it.
Should we just do one more since 8 and 9 were like
the
same thing?
Let's do like one or two more.
Okay, take a dance class together. I would love to do that. That'd be so fun.
That would be fun. That's one of those areas where right now I'm like, oh, I don't know, because I'm like nervous to do something like that. But I'd probably say it'd be really fun. Like if I went and did it.
Oh yeah.
I'd actually be like, oh, that's really fun.
And you'd be more confident in your dancing.
Yeah. Here's number 12. It says go on a bike ride. I like that.
Oh yeah.
That's very summery, especially if you could do a morning date.
Oh, that'd be so fun. Go grab a little breakfast together.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
That's like super, and you get like really outdoors in a good way. I'm going to just like go down a little bit and see, because like here's number 14, pack a picnic.
Duh, no brainer.
Yeah.
Gotta have a picnic.
That's like a definite no brainer.
That is
We've done that so many
staple.
times.
Yeah.
Like just in the past like couple weeks. So there's also concerts, right? This is something else that we see down on the list here. Concerts are like great summer activity. That's super fun to do. So anyway, we could go through a lot more on this list. I want to know, Kiana, what are your ideas though? Like, is there anything on this list that you were expecting to see that you didn't see?
Oh.
Or that like you would say would be an actual fun summer date that wasn't listed?
Water balloon fight. Come on.
Yeah. Or like any kind of water activity.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm really surprised that like going swimming or
like
beach.
Go to the lake.
Yeah, go to the lake.
Go to the beach. Go to the lake.
But if you're not close to those things, then yeah, like water balloon, slip and slide, water fight. That is fun. And
I'm just going to add this too. Like group activities are really fun to do in the summer.
Oh yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of romance at night. Like you could do a lot of really fun, like going out to dinner and like, it just feels nice. The weather's really nice.
Yeah.
You could just do a lot of really fun stuff over the summer, but like, it's a great time to get together with friends too. Like compared to winter, right? Where it's like, I don't know, like getting together and like doing something in the cold as a group, like everyone's just going to think, why are we all here?
Why are we here? Where's my hot chocolate?
Instead of like being able to run and to go to dinner. Oh, something I was going to say. Oh yeah. Go on a hike.
Well, we haven't gone through the whole list though.
I'm just going to add this too, that it is just a great time to just get out and like feel the breeze and like just really do something like so fun. Like there's plays that you can go to. There's like art exhibits. There's just like there's so much to do during the summer.
There's so many opportunities.
Yeah. So I get out and do. This is actually the one thing that's not on this list. I didn't expect it to be, but I've done it as a date many times. Watermelon carving. If you want to feel
That'd be so fun.
like you're close to Halloween, I mean, we talked about Christmas in July, right? But it doesn't have to feel like Halloween. You could do like a shark or something. You could take a watermelon and carve it like it's a pumpkin.
I love that. Why haven't we done that? I love Halloween.
I don't know. It's so fun. And you can just like eat the watermelon too. Like you can't eat
the good
pumpkin stuff in the middle until it's cooked. The seeds are cooked all nice. So, all right. So we're going to wrap up this episode with a spiritual thought. And this is coming out of the Book of Mormon. This is Ether chapter 12, verse 27. And it says, "If men come unto me, I will show unto them their weakness. I give unto men weakness, that they may be humble, and my grace is sufficient for all men that humble themselves before me. For if they humble themselves before me and have faith in me, then I will make weak things become strong unto them." And I just love that. I shared that today because I've been feeling particularly weak. I've been feeling like there's like I'm not able to measure up. I mean, we've got a lot of change coming in our life here. We will be talking a lot more about that on the podcast very soon. But involving Kiana graduating and some other changes. And there's just times when you just start comparing yourselves to other people, or you just get really kind of down about yourself. And that was just a reminder to me that weakness is a good thing. It's what tells us that we need to become stronger. And if we have faith in God, he's saying that if you have weakness, then I will make that strong unto you. So I want to share that with you. And with that,
thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you got some good inspiration for your summer romance, summer dating lives. Let us know in the comments or DM us if you try any of these ideas, or if you had some better ones that we can try out, because we are always looking for new date ideas. And we love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.